I remember when I was younger, sometimes I would say to myself, I wish I was a little older, I'd show them. Or I wish I was a little older, I'd tell them. And the idea was there were moments where I sometimes felt disrespected or looked down upon because I was younger. And maybe they thought, well, he doesn't know anything or he doesn't have much experience. You know, as I look back and I think about that, I started preaching when I was 19, part-time, and started full-time about 22. And I've been doing it ever since. And I was young. There's a lot of things I didn't know. There were some things I did know. You know, when we talk about faith, it's not so much your age and physical years, but it's your maturity in knowledge of Scripture and wisdom, which is the ability to use the knowledge that you have and apply that to your life. You know, my favorite verse when I was younger as a preacher was 1 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 12. Let no one look down on your youthfulness, but rather in speech, conduct, love, faith, and purity, show yourself an example of those who believe. I know as a young person, I didn't know everything. Here as a middle-aged person, I still don't know everything. The point I want to make today to those of you that tune in is we need each other. You know, sometimes just because a person's young doesn't mean that they don't know anything. They may have a tremendous amount of knowledge and wisdom in areas that we don't. And on the flip side, just because someone is older doesn't mean that they don't know anything. They have knowledge, wisdom, and experience in ways that we might not, and that we probably don't. And they can be a benefit to us. The point is, we need each other. The young are oftentimes full of energy and fresh ideas and new perspective and maybe the latest knowledge in something. And the older are full of wisdom and knowledge and life experiences of, man, you don't want to do that. I tried that once. That didn't work. We must not discount the older, and we must not discount the younger. But as Paul is encouraging Timothy, let no one look down on your youthfulness. And how do you not let someone look down on your youthfulness? By speech, conduct, love, faith, and purity, show yourself an example. And folks, I believe that applies to each and every one of us. To be an example, to the older, to the younger, to all that we come in contact with. Thank you for taking the time to join me today. I pray that you have a good day, and I pray that God will glorify you in all that you do today.